Hey children, welcome back to the Computer Science Virtual Learning Session. I'm so happy to receive all your responses to the previous video. We have started a recap of Chapter 1, A Computer System. In last class, we brushed up the meaning of a computer system, its uses in various fields, and also we discussed about the hardware and main parts of a computer such as monitor and CPU. So children, in today's class we will discuss about the other main parts of a computer, that is keyboard and mouse, followed by the other hardware devices. Here we go. Can you see the picture? What it is, children? Yes, it's a keyboard. A keyboard is used to type data and instructions into the computer. The commonly used keyboard has 104 keys based on functions. Let's discuss the different types of keys. First one, typing keys, which includes letters A to Z, numbers 0 to 9, punctuations, full stop, comma, colon, special symbols, plus, minus, dollar symbols, shift, caps lock, space bar, backspace and tab keys. Okay, the next one, control keys. It is either used alone or in combination with other keys to perform certain actions. It includes Control, Alt, Windows logo key and Escape key. Here comes the function keys. It is used to perform specific tasks. And where it is placed, children? It is placed on the top row of the keyboard. You can remember that by connecting with the name of the function key, which starts with letter F. Just like that, the keys are labeled from F1 to F12, children. These keys perform different functions in different programs. Okay, now we are going to see the numeric keypad. It consists of number keys from 0 to 9, arithmetic operators such as plus, minus, multiplication, division operators and decimal point. It is placed on the right side of a keyboard. Have you seen some calculator, children? The numeric keypad is similar to a calculator. And the last one is navigation keys. Navigation? What it is? That's a new word, right? Okay, let me explain with a small example. Let's say, right now you're in your room. You want to go to your living room, which is towards your right. Then what you will do? You will get up, go straight, turn towards your right to reach the living room. That's an example of navigation. Just like that, these keys are used to move through the documents or web pages and also for editing the text. These includes arrow keys, home button, end button, page up, page down, delete and also insert button. Here comes the last main part of a computer, a mouse. A mouse is a pointing device. Wait. Why it is called as a pointing device? Is it pointing something? Yes, it is pointing to the arrow on the screen which moves when you move the mouse with your hands. It is connected to the CPU by a cable. See children, it is connected by a cable it seems. Why? Because it is a hardware device. That's why it is connected to the CPU by a cable. Okay. It has two buttons used to point, select and move any object on the screen and to draw pictures. When we move the mouse in our hand, a pointer on the screen moves in the same direction. If you move towards your right, it will also move towards the right. If you move towards your left, it will also move towards left. You can see that scroll mouse are more in use. Now, let's discuss the other hardware devices. Touch screen. It is a computer screen that is sensitive to touch. Yes, children, you can select the object directly by touching with fingers without any pointing device. Say for example, tablets, laptops, ATMs, cell phones. Next one, scanner. The device that reads text or pictures printed on a paper and translates the instructions into a computer understandable form. What? Does the computer have any understandable format? Yes, children. Just like how we understand alphabets and numbers, the computer also understands only a particular format. There are 3 types of scanner: flatbed, sheet-fed, handheld scanner. Next comes the commonly known hardware, printer. It prints the output on the paper that you see on computer screen. And what is the output printed on paper is called, children? It is known as a hard copy. Next one, plotter. It is a kind of printer used to print on very large size paper. How much large? Have you ever seen the big advertisements kept in the road when you go out? To print in that big size paper, plotters are used. Then, how do they print? Do they have different colors? Yes, they print by moving colored pens across the surface of papers. They can draw complex line art, including text, but do so very slowly because of the mechanical movement of the pens. As I said, it is used for flex printing. Next comes the speakers. Do you like music, children? Okay, what about some loud music? If we want to listen and enjoy music and sound stored in a computer, we can make use of speakers. Here is the picture. That's all for today's session. We will see the rest in the next class. I want all of you to complete the Google form which I'm going to send you. See you soon, children. Bye-bye.